Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Class of Heroes Anniversary Edition, and shortly after I stopped the last video, I think I realized which one I missed. I think I missed the connection between Holdea Range and Yamhaus Forest. I'll bet there were people who noticed that as I was laying out my path and wanted to yell at the screen, like, hey, yeah, nice perimeter sweep, but you're missing this one in the middle, this middle one. Pretty sure that's the one I missed, so that was the flaw in my route, sadly. But no big deal. We'll just go get it now. And that is Flake Pass, right? Goes to Holdea Range? Yep. I also suddenly remembered that my path only accounted for 12 life golems counting Tlo, and that we knew there were 13 of them, so I should have realized as soon as I got that count that I was short one. I had just forgotten that the total number of them was 13. You know, I mean, just my typical derpage. We're all used to it, I think. But this should take us to the one I missed. Who was either in there. I think she was in there, and apparently she's now sitting in an anti-magic and anti-warp zone. Oh, no. She always was. I remember we had to fight her in an anti-magic and dark zone. I remember that now, and we definitely haven't revived her, so this is indeed the one I missed. Ovi. Oh, right. How could I forget you, Ovi? You're a real ditzy looking one. Oh, and your dialogue is also very ditzy. No, we're now still fighting. Let's get along. Let's get along indeed. I think I have all the other sisters now. I think that was the last one. Oh, we got ambushed. Not much of an ambush. The smart one ran. And the dumb ones die. Alright, another level for Griza. Lots of hit points. I'm not thrilled with losing agility. Especially if that controls accuracy, which I don't know if it does, but it would make sense. Because accuracy, I feel like that's our biggest problem, really. We encounter so many enemies that we have trouble hitting. This map again. I say that, but I mean every single map is this map again, so I don't know why I singled this one out. Okay, there we go. Let's, once again, make a save. Because I reloaded, because I didn't want to blow that Wyvern ticket, because we're running low on those. But now, I think we actually did it this time. Back to beautiful Zephyr. Let's report in. I think we got it this time. We did it. Well, that's no good. Did you give out too much life force, Tlo? Oh my god, Demoria. So Demoria has taken over Tlo. I knew that couldn't be the last of her. Oh. The Pedestal of Wisdom. Is that sculpture? Thanks for telling us this, Demoria. Tell us more about your latest evil plan. Oh, I guess the Pedestal of Wisdom is actually a different thing than that sculpture, then. Whittle Nina. and then she says that in a sing-song voice. Demoria, you're actually just a big prankster troll, aren't you? Like, you hatch all these big evil plans, but you're actually just trolling everybody. Well, that went badly, Nina. You know, you call these classes, but these are just straight-up missions, Nina. Calling them classes doesn't quite do them justice. Let's rest, everybody. And check in with Isla. Okay, she has nothing new to say. Right, I was gonna rest everybody. Do I have any items to identify? I can't get over how beautiful the music is here. A lion's mane, that's new. Energy drink can go to Ridge. He used to keep her the energy drinks. Well, let's see what the new quest is. Captured life golems. Find and destroy the Pedestal of Wisdom. Do it for Tlo and her sisters. Alright, we'll head to the infirmary. Oh, that's good. Well done. Only those. Okay. Kamara, the one you defeated. Kausa Labyrinth. Hurry, dash. Okay, can do. I'm gonna be using another Wyvern ticket, aren't I? Although, wait, hold on. There may be a way to do this fairly quickly without blowing yet another Wyvern ticket. Kausa. Right, Kausa's... Yeah, let's just go to Particus, and that's just a really quick jump. Maybe closer than you think, she said. Wonder what that means. Well, whatever it means. Back to Particus, then. And from Particus to Kausa. There we go. No Wyvern ticket necessary. Guys. What are you thinking? What are you doing? Yes, that was the obvious outcome. You know, the longer I go without using Wendy's Rob ability, bye Gold Monkey, the more tempting it is to turn her into a ranger. Although, oh my goodness, it costs a lot to get people up to speed when you class change them. I don't think I have the money for that right now, and I don't know how long it'll be till I do again. I certainly haven't been getting more money quickly as of late. We've just been running all over the place rather than doing dungeon exploring. Oh, polearm. Though, in a dungeon like this, surely it's a garbage polearm and nothing to be excited about. Oh, scythe +1. That's better than I thought. 31 to 254. It's not better than anything I've got, but it's better than I thought. 31 to 254. Yeah, it's not going to beat that. dual wielding these things. It's not better than the Around A, as long as she's getting all 3 attacks with it. And it's not better than the Arbalest. Still a surprisingly good weapon for where we found it, though. So yeah, I do have the complaint that the post-game quests involve an awful lot of running around the map. And it's just taking so long to do. I kind of feel like at this point it would not have hurt them to give us free world map travel instead of having to pay for the Wyvern tickets, not to mention the Wyvern tickets being in limited supply. That all feels unnecessary and like yet another aspect of this game that's pretty rough around the edges. And just kind of a consequence of it being the first in the series. The second one was certainly a lot smoother, if my memory is accurate. And although I've not played the third, because I don't think it was ever localized into English, sadly. I've heard that it was even better still. That the series just gets better with each iteration. Oh, they actually put Cecily to sleep. How embarrassing for her. Meanwhile, Griza the Quiznard is just slicing everything in half like crazy. And they actually feared Griza. Embarrassing again. Come on, guys. What's going on? Now I actually have to cure her. Well, normally I'd give you the Dwarven head pat, and I could still do that, but instead you get a face full of Cecily. I'm sure you're not too thrilled. Radar probably enjoys it a lot more than you do. Fix the formation. I was going to the left? No, I was heading I was heading for the labyrinth. So, we have a little bit of a problem, Kamara. Okay, that sounds useful. So it's not because you were the furthest away. The story is changing. Good. No. The details are actually quite interesting to me. Yeah, we already know that. Okay, Middle Zayfair Road. So that's what she meant by it's closer than you think. X9, Y3. Are we finally about to get the key? Yes! I bet this opens so many things. I bet this opens a lot more than that. Oh, wow. Oh, and we can get a new one? She gave us another one. As long as it's not taking up extra slots in my inventory. It is. Then we're dropping it. I don't need 2 of them. A key that opens all doors. That... I've been waiting so long for that. Probably 20 videos, maybe more. Probably more than that. Heck, probably like 30, 40 videos at this point I've been waiting to get that thing. That is incredibly exciting. Does it open this one right here? It must. We're going to revisit everything. Except it's going to be really exciting because we're going to be able to open so much stuff. Why is there nothing but a fight in here? And why do I fear that it's an incredibly difficult fight? This is not exactly what I was expecting. Strange. I was expecting more. But whatever. Die horribly then. You know, I was thinking maybe there'd be another labyrinth level, you know, like below the first labyrinth level in each of those vault doors, now that we know that we need a vault key for them. But I'm starting to think, just from what we saw just here, maybe actually each of them just has some random room behind them. I don't know. We'll find out, because we're going to visit all of them. Okay, there was surprisingly nothing too special in this one. Oh my gosh, encounter rate. Oh, that was pretty unexpected. I probably should have put up the magic wall. I guess I got cocky. Revenge. I was not expecting that utter ass-kicking for poor Ridge there. Fix the formation. Good lord, did they ever whoop his butt. Okay. Da, 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 da. Maybe just a heals up, actually. But yep, we're going to revisit every labyrinth again. But this time it's kind of a little bit more exciting because we have a key that we can use to visit a bunch of new places, and that's pretty sweet. Was I coming from the left or the right? I've honestly forgotten. I really don't remember. And it's kind of impossible to tell from looking at the maps. I guess on some level it doesn't really matter that much. Well, the right is closer, so we're going that way. But yeah, before we go to Zayfair Road, we're going to revisit all these other places. Man, Demoria just does not know when to quit, does she? Okay, yeah, this is fine. It didn't really matter which way we went, like I said. So let's do this. Go that way, that way, that way, that way. Up, this, around like this. And then, don't forget to get this center one. I don't know if we're going to get them all this video. Maybe. Can't believe we're doing this again. But it's fine. Like I said, it's actually kind of exciting since we're going to be unlocking new stuff. Weren't we just here? Yeah, this is literally the one we just came from, right? Yes, it is. Ugh. Derp, 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 derp. Whatever, it doesn't change the plan. The route is still fine. The route is still fine. Here we go. Okay. Yes. Okay. If it's just encounters in all these, you have no idea how disappointed I'm going to be. It will be the biggest letdown. Like, what would even be the point of them? Just put a bunch of super mysterious rooms in the labyrinths that you need a super special key to access that you don't get until well into the post-game. And they just have silly fixed encounters? Like, look at this. This isn't even the difficult one. They're low-level scrubs. Surely this cannot be true for all of them. No, despite the... Okay, never mind. It was only the first group that were... I'm an idiot. I was looking on the right where it was saying the number. The left has their level. They're actually high level. Sorry. Yet more derpage that just never seems to end. In that case, now that we know that, let's put up the impenetrable wall. Maybe I should have Big Banged them. But it's never too late. Never too late for Big Bang. They have the same opinion. Alright, it is definitely a tougher group than I realized, because I was looking at the number as the level like an idiot. You know what? They're tough enough. Let's now do the amplification circle. And hit them with another Big Bang. It powered up one. Nice work, Cecily. Powerful. Reaper's Scythe, let's not mess with it. Okay, some of them have treasure. Is it good treasure? Fruit. Okay, I guess that answers that. Fruit juice. Really? This is so disappointing. Surely they're not all this lame. Surely. Warrior Rage, that's a cool material. I mean, it has a cool name. My goodness. Look at all this crap. But we're in low-level labyrinths, so it's no surprise. Still doesn't answer the question of these empty 3x3 rooms as well. Which, surely there's going to be a thing in these. Surely. Like, maybe we have to fight the life golems again, but for some reason we're fighting them in a new room instead of in the same place. I know it's a little wasteful, but I want to teleport into here and see if anything has appeared. That's real lame. Did I just waste it? Gosh dang it. I just didn't want to teleport onto an electric tile. Flotorus, then we'll teleport. Pretty sure I wasted the MP because of that bug. That even when you cancel out of insta-move, the MP is still used up. There's gotta be that there's gonna be something in those rooms. That just has to be the case. There's no way there's just these purposeless, empty 3x3 rooms at the end of trap and puzzle-filled places in the labyrinths. That would be craziness. It's like, oh well, oops, we meant to put something in those, but we forgot. Well, whatever it is, assuming it's anything, I guess we'll find out later. Alright, let's do a little resting. I think the only one who really needs it is Radar for the instant-moving. How much money have we got at this point? Combined money. Oh my god, only 140,000. Yeah, that's basically nothing to us these days. Alright, well, it's been disappointing so far, but let's keep going. Maybe one of them will have something cool. Behind the vault doors, as I now know them. Honestly, even just finally getting to... Wait a minute. This looks really familiar. Was I just here? Did I go to the wrong path? Check the world map. Oh my god, stop. Stop derping. Stop derping. Pass through the gate. Go the other way. That just... Was that not just where I came from? It shouldn't have been, though, because wasn't I on this labyrinth from Causa to Jetro? And then I took to the Jetro Temple route. My goodness, I'm just getting so confused about everything. Whatever. I swear I just came from this, but I can't have just come from this. Maybe they're just really similar looking center areas. But anyway, as I was saying... No, I really did just come from here. What? I bet I know what happens. I bet I am going the wrong way and I need to go left instead of right. I bet I got turned around in that way. Sorry for all the garbage, but I'm sure you're used to it. It is a raw, authentic, unedited experience. I could take out all of my stupidity and look a lot sharper and more savvy. I could do that, but I'm not doing that. I'm leaving in all the derpage for you guys. Actually, it's just because I'm super lazy, but... Well, it's free here, so might as well do it for everybody. I just realized none of the areas here have art. It's just all this picture. I mean, that's been obvious all along, but it just kind of dawned on me. Mashlenia really does get the short end of the stick. It only gets 2 NPCs. You can't really use it as a home base properly. And it doesn't really get much art at all. Poor Mashlenia. This is the true waning academy. Anyway, now that the latest round of derpage is over, Yamhaus Forest is our next destination. Okay, so, as I keep trying to say, but I got distracted by my own confusion. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's just the replicas. Even if everything behind the vault doors in here is just lame stuff, even just finally getting to see what's behind them after all this time is in itself kind of exciting. Because it's been so long and I've wanted to get behind those doors for so many videos and so many hours of gameplay. But it is going to be disappointing if none of them has anything cool. Okay, so once again, instant move to there. I still wonder what the heck is up with this. I wonder if you can only enter it by warping. I don't know. Just another fight. It's so perplexing that they would make these rooms that you have to wait so long to enter and not put anything cool behind them. Just why? Part of me is almost tempted to try getting into fights and warping a bunch of times, but considering how random warp is, we'd have to do it so many times. Okay, no, there isn't anything in there. And do you know why we know? Because we have the star of 100%edness. I just noticed that. So this really is just nothing. Just emptiness. That's real weird. That offends my sense of aesthetics. To make that bizarre bit of emptiness. Oh well, whatever. Far and away not the most bizarre decision we've seen in this game. I keep forgetting which way I came from. Did I come from the left or the right? I need a way to keep track of this. That doesn't look familiar. I came from the right. We're going left. Okay. By doesn't look familiar, I mean in the immediate recent past. Obviously, it looks familiar in terms of having been there before, but a while ago. Okay, success. We'll rest up Radar again. My hopes that there's anything cool behind these doors are rapidly waning. Alright, next up we're going to Boast House. Again. I could do a ton of editing on this to just show literally nothing but me going to the new areas. Part of me is tempted to do that because I think it would be a better viewing experience. I might do that, in which case you won't be hearing this message because it will have been edited out. If you are hearing this message, then obviously I didn't do that. If I don't, it's primarily due to a relative lack of time, which is also why I kind of stopped doing all the character dialogue. And some people probably miss it, and I am sorry about that. But if I was adding character dialogue to a lot of the videos, it drastically increases the amount of time this takes. And this playthrough is already proving to be far longer than I anticipated as it is. And the playthrough would never end if I were still doing things like editing in tons of character dialogue. It eventually just reached a point where I kind of had to stop doing that to keep the playthrough moving, unfortunately. But anyway, due to said lack of time, if I don't edit this video, it's primarily due to that. But I can claim something fancy, like say that it shows a more authentic experience of what the post-game is like. Which is a true statement. And the post-game apparently involves an insane amount of wandering around and revisiting old locations. Don't get me wrong, I'm still having fun. Let me make that clear. Even now, even this far into the game. Still kind of in spite of itself, almost, as I said during my review as the credits rolled. But I think that you could legitimately say that's a criticism you can apply to the post-game. That there is an awful lot of wandering around the map and spending tons of time revisiting old locations. Well, okay, at least this looks a little bit more like a proper treasure room. Okay. This I can get behind. A chest, a couple of those rotating gem things. Seems like it's still basically randomly generated treasure and nothing, you know, special and great. But still, at least, you know, it's kind of a treasure room. Cecily. Alright, have the dwarven head pat. Sadly, we can't get the Griza slap upside the head anymore either because she lost Soothe. That's a bummer. Not revive. Restore. Now do your job, Cecily. We're so far into the game and you're still this much of a diva identifying items, really. Bear doll, fire hex. A lot of unexciting stuff, just randomly generated crap. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. I mean, at least some of it is highish level randomly generated crap, like the Millennium Tree would. Ancient Bronze Coin is so low value that I'd rather have the inventory slot than it. Well, that's 100% on another of these center areas. I was coming from the right, I believe. Yeah. So onward to the left, it appears. Interesting that I missed that little thing there. Not worth grabbing it until we can go to the outer deep zone, though. Still haven't quite been able to build or synthesize the additional sprite wings for my team. The darkness is swallowing everything. Next up is going to be going to Cape Duquette. Quick rest for Radar, I suppose. Let's make a save here. Now let's try to keep track of which direction we're traveling in. From right to left. See if I can remember that. I have been kind of binge playing this game on a vacation, as you've probably been able to tell if you've been watching the dates on my saved games, that they're all very close together and in the span of a few days. So yeah, I have been binging this game on a vacation. I've actually done a lot of other stuff on this vacation too, a whole lot of other stuff, believe it or not. But toward the end of this vacation, playing this game a lot has been the primary thing I've been doing. Way ahead of when it's going to be uploaded. I think this episode, for example, is going to be uploading sometime in September, and I'm recording it in May. So yeah, material for far, far in the future. I'm not going to 100% this one because doing so would be annoying, but we'll certainly go in there. Alright, just another fight. There's not even anything special about these fights, is the weird thing. Like, it's so odd. What is the point? At this point, I'm definitely just doing this for the satisfaction of exploring all these rooms, because it's seeming really likely that none of them has anything particularly interesting or exciting. That's a fairly large-ish enemy group. And potentially fairly powerful. Let's do an amplification circle. And hit... Oh, let's not... I always forget that you can't do magic in the surprise round. Grr. Fine. Which made it a pretty worthless surprise round, frustratingly. We'll do a wall instead, then. And now an amplification circle. I knew this would be a rough fight. There we go. Nice job, Cecily. Cecily's amplified Big Bangs are pretty good. Oh, there's also this one here. I almost missed that. I'm sure there's nothing good in it, but we'll check it out, because of course we will. Okay, another kind of scary looking group. And we don't really have many good skills we can use now. Oh, I should have Requiemed that second line. Oh well, that Big Bang worked out pretty well, too. And we get full experience for them that way, so that's fine. Okay, I guess it wasn't as scary as it seemed. Okay, okay, at least it's another treasure room. I can get behind these. Even if it is just randomly generated garbage. Level for Radar, all he did was lose stats, so not much of a level. I don't think I need the Labyrinth Key if I have the Vault Key, because Vault Key says it opens everything. I think I can throw the Labyrinth Key away and free up a slot. I don't know if I need the graduation certificate, but I'm going to hang on to it anyway. Just for sentimental reasons. I'm sure that's silly, but I'm doing it anyway. It is proof of us having cleared the main game. Pencil sharpener. Pothole map, come on now. Oh, life water. Who do we give that to? Maybe Ridge, he's still the weakest frontliner. He could use all the hit points he can get. Go ahead, Ridge. 1 hit point, fantastic, well done. And we were going from right to left. Alright. Let's get some more rest at the end. Make another save. And now on Duquette Path. Okay, apparently my glass of bubbler, which is sort of a carbonated flavored water, which a lot of that is disgusting, but there's a few brands I kind of like. This is not a sponsored video. Decided to stick to its coaster, which then flung itself violently onto the floor, but I'm not sure where it went. That was the loud noise you heard. Well, I'll find where the heck that managed to fall off screen. We are going from right to left. Try to remember that. Confirmed, we no longer need the Labyrinth Key. Okay, so... we never opened that door, but we did get in that room, so I don't think that was a special door. Or this one. Looks like the only special door is this one. And there's probably just a fight or random treasure behind it. Yep. Why? Just why? Is it so that you can't get 100% completion on these center areas till you have the vault key? Is that like the whole reason for this? We're managing to do a little bit of grinding. It's pretty inefficient grinding, but we are getting a little bit of it in as a side effect of this. I was going from left to right, I think. Oh, hello guys. Oh, you're low level, but nasty looking. I think you're low level enough we can take care of you. Without needing to pull any dirty tricks. I may throw a big bang at you, though. Okay, yeah, they were total weaklings. Alright, a level for Akari. Not really much of a level, but a level is a level. You know what? I was afraid this would happen. Even though this is a good song once it gets going. It's another one where just listening to the first few beats over and over gets a little maddening. You know, I could always pick a non-dungeon-y theme to play for a while, too. That would kind of drive me crazy pretty quickly, I think. I almost want to do that just as a troll kind of thing. You know what? I'm going to. I'm going to do it. I can't be stopped. Oh my gosh, this is going to amuse me quite a bit until it starts driving me insane. Alright, let's throw some stuff in storage. Wait. I always forget. They all have their own storage, so anything I throw in here is only available from here. Which is very annoying. So anything that I really want, I should actually take out of this storage. The thing is, I still don't really know what are the really good synthesis materials I might actually need at some point. I know this is good, and this. Oh man, I'm actually going to end up filling up my inventory rather than emptying it. Maybe there's no helping it. Maybe we just kind of have to deal with this. Because inventory space is so limited. Fine. Even though I don't like it. Scythe +1 will just end up selling, I think. I'll hang on to the Lion's Mane. I hate how the storages are separate from each other. That just makes it annoying if you have to empty your inventory and you need a particular thing. You need to remember where you stored it, and then you have to either spend forever getting there or blow a limited Wyvern ticket. I do love this game, but my goodness, it was rough around the edges. It really has a lot of questionable mechanics. The worst of which generally revolve around inventory management, as we've discussed. The fruit juice sells for a lot. Okay, let us rest everybody. Okay, we're almost an hour into the video. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to get the rest of these rooms behind the vault doors off screen because they've been real disappointing so far. And if one actually has something interesting behind it, I'll start recording. Otherwise, if that's not the case, then I'm going to start recording again at Zayfair Path. And we're gonna use the vault key there, which supposedly will lead to this pedestal that we need to, I forget, destroy or whatever to break Demoria's control over the life golems. I'll see you then.